a beautiful woman, but I have some reservations because I haven't seen spontaneous chemistry between the two of you. It looks more or less forced to me.
How does that make you feel?
Feel great.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, it's your girl KylerB coming at you with a new video. So today we're going to talk about Love Island USA Season 5 Episode 34, and let's get right into the video. This episode definitely could have been an email. The episode starts with, the Islanders talking about the votes of the least compatible vote that they voted for. So we see Destiny and Kyle talking about it, and they were just saying that they were kind of side-eyeing, Marco and Hannah of why they voted for them. But then, they were glad that everybody, the majority voted for Imani and Zay. They were just saying that, it was basically a buddy-buddy situation, that Marco was friends with Zay, while Hannah and Imani were very close. So that's why they voted for, them, and that's how the votes landed. So then we have Scott and Johnny talking about it, and they were like, oh, KylerB, you voted for us, da 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 da. So anyway, go to sleep. Next day, the girls wake up, and Scott and Johnny are basically still on this vote situation. So Taylor basically says her reasonings behind the vote, and I feel like it's valid. It's just like they never really speak about the relationship, and granted, it was only a 2-day recoupling, you know what I'm saying? They were just like noticing how Johnny moved in the villa, and they were also saying that how she had 4 options and she never shut one down until it was time to recouple. So and then even Johnny was like, she never really speaks to Taylor about her, her couple. And I'm just like, it's only been 2 days, so there was really nothing to like go off of. So I don't really feel like it's, it matters, to be honest, because at the end of the day, somebody had to be voted for, and the situation would have been the same. So all the couples are basically like in their couple. Like, we get to see Kyle and Destiny kind of get to know each other more, and they seem very, I would say solid in that connection. They're getting to know each other. They're doing little handshakes. They're talking about traveling together. Seems great. Leo and Cassie are talking and basically talking about their long distance. He's in Ohio. He's still in college while she is in Texas. So, that's another thing. Marco and Hannah talking about how they will be on the outside. Carmen and Kenzo, same way. We didn't hear that from Scott or Johnny because, So, next thing you know, we find out that they get a video message from their family members, and at the end of the day, that was the episode. So Carmen and Kenzo, they get their message, and it was a good message. They like what they're seeing. They can't wait to meet each other in person, da da da. Same thing with Marco and Hannah, same difference. Scott and Johnny was just like, what is going on? Because Scott's family had to do this for a second time. So they basically told him to have fun and hope that this connection works out. Johnny's family, they diss Leo, and then, they just want the best for her. Next thing you know, we see Destiny and Kyle's family, and Destiny's family was very nice. It was so nice to see her father and mother. Like, they were really They were really good. They were probably one of the best messages that we saw. So they're talking about the highway situation, which they laughed at, and all that. And it was just very nice seeing them. Then we see Kyle's family, his mother and his god sister. So they basically said that, they didn't like Destiny now. They liked her in the beginning. She's too much drama.
I'm not a big fan of Destiny anymore. She was great in the beginning of the show, but for Kyle, no.
She has too much drama. That's just too much for my Kyle.
And I'm just like, they're basing the drama situation on her previous couplings, not how she is with Kyle. So I'm like, it doesn't really have anything to do with the couplings. So it was kind of weird that they were like, oh, we don't like her because of the drama. And at the end of the day, let's use the same rhetoric that a lot of people use, is that we only see 90 minutes, an hour to 90 minutes of the show out of, the 24-hour day. So we don't know how she is with the Islanders. So to say that she's too much drama, and basing it off of what? Because she never acted any way with Harrison. With Jonah, she just wanted to have the common decency because they were still in the coupling. With Mike, it was movie night and she saw what happened on movie night. And then Zay, the same Zay who wanted to tell her 3 different times that he wanted to be open, that Zay. So this is what you're basing off her drama. So we see Kyle afterwards stick up for Destiny, basically said that they don't know her, didn't get a chance to meet her, and stuff like that. So he just letting, his family give the benefit of the doubt with the situation.
Bittersweet. Obviously, they said what they said about you, but obviously they don't know you. So, that's a conversation I'll have to have with them, so.
I didn't take it personal. It's whatever they saw,
At the end of the day, Destiny didn't feel any type of way. She was just like, they're protective of him. And, that's probably a good thing, when they see her in person, that would change their, opinion on her. But at the end of the day, Destiny is Destiny, she is her, so she's not going to change for anybody. So, yeah, so she was just like, you know what, they're just protective of you. So she had nothing to say that was bad, she gave them the benefit of the doubt. She was just like, once they meet me, they'll feel a different type of way about me. And then afterwards, we see, Leo and Cassie's family, were very, they said what they had to say about Leo, and they hope for the best, for their relationship. But it was very nice overall. And then Leo's family, his mom basically pointed out about, Cassie's behavior in Casa. So they were saying, his mom was saying, it was kind of surprising how, I guess, the blame was on Leo the entire time, while Cassie was acting how she acted in Casa. And she was like, oh, you guys weren't closed off, so it is what it is. But I guess she just didn't have anything to say bad about Leo. She's rooting for them now, so she's kind of happy for them now. But she mentioned the whole Casa Moore situation, I guess, with how she was acting with Mattia in the first, few days of the Casa Moore situation. So then we have this Bergie and Taylor meeting. Taylor's mom, I guess reassures the viewers, in a way that Bergie is Taylor's typical type. She knew during Casa that she was going to go for Bergie. So that was okay. And, Taylor's mom's energy was, very nice. So then we see Bergie's father. Bergie's father had nothing but good things to say about Taylor. So that was it. So then we see Bergie's grandparents. Now, Bergie's grandparents had something else. They were like, Taylor's a cool girl, whatever, but the situation feels forced. they're not really backing it like that. They're not really, they're not 200% on the whole situation. So afterwards, Bergie had nothing to really say. He was kind of silent. He did not, defend, Taylor asked about the whole situation. So with that being said, it's his grandparents who really set the mood of not approving of Taylor. And I just feel like the grandparents, even though his grandparents were saying what the general public were thinking, it feels definitely rooted in something else, if you know what I mean. So after the whole situation, they, Destiny and Kyle talk about the whole situation, and at the end of the day, they were just like, they just gotta meet Destiny and opinion will change.
Okay, I'm still okay. Like, I'm me. No one can take that away from me.
They haven't been here with us.
Yeah, exactly. They don't know what it's like
just
being in here. At the end of the day, real talk that needs to happen is, do you feel like I'm drama?
I mean, I wouldn't have coupled up with you if I thought you were that much drama.
Right.
Like, no.
For me, I'm good. Like I said, I know I am. I know once I meet your family, it'll be completely different. It'll be a whole nother revelation,
Yeah.
just like you had.
I don't think it's a deal breaker. I just would have to have a conversation with my mom, obviously.
And they looked very cozy with each other. It just looks like, you know what? I'm kind of rooting for that. Like, I'm kind of rooting for them. Like, it was very nice. Now, Bergie, on the other hand, he still kind of feels a bit awkward about the whole situation because he, respects his, parents, grandparents' decisions and all that. So, yeah, if the votes that we had on Tuesday happen today, maybe there will be a different outcome. Now, when Kyle's family spoke, we saw Marco and Hannah, reaction. Marco was laughing while Hannah had to tell him to stop. So, he's still an op. That hasn't changed. Like I said, Marco's always been an op. He's always been Destiny's op. So with that being said, they're not catching that are bad, that's gonna be Destiny's last laugh. They're not winning. Even though they're supposed to be the ones to be winning, they're not gonna win. Leo and Cassie are getting a lot of traction. So even though they don't deserve the win, they might win over Marco and Hannah. We basically see for Friday's episode is that 2 couples are leaving, and it could be any combination of Carmen and Kenzo and Destiny and Kyle going, or Carmen and Kenzo and Scott and Johnny going. So with that being said, those are going to be the 2 couples leaving, and we're going to see who's going to be our final 4. But anyway, guys, that was the episode, and if you like the video, comment down below and let me know your doubts, comments, concerns, and now not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Peace.